Keyshawn, do you think Boston can take game 2 at home without Smart?
I don't. In Boston, in the Bucks didn't even play well in game 1. Giannis didn't have a great game. He had a really good game, but did not have the MVP Giannis game that we're accustomed to seeing come playoff time. So I don't think so at all. And on top of that, when you got Drew Holiday giving you 25 points and stepping up, much like he's done throughout the playoffs when he's been in the playoffs, this is something that you continue to see. He's like a big playoff type. You know how they say playoff Rondo? I'm starting to say playoff Holiday to a degree. I just don't think that when you lose a defender like Marcus Smart, you lose a lot.
JJ?
I do think the Celtics can win game 2, even if Smart doesn't play. Let's take a look at sort of what happened in game 1. Everybody talks about Boston's defense. We've talked about that since the calendar turned. The Bucks have been the best defensive team in the playoffs, and it's not particularly close. And so they're giving Jason Tatum problems, Jaylen Brown problems with their size and length. When Lopez or Giannis contested a shot in game 1, the Celtics shot 3 for 20, 2 for 15 on 2-pointers. The Bucks defense is meant to pack the paint. Yeah. And so the Celtics shot 53s in game 1. To me, they've just got to embrace that. Let's fire away. Let's not challenge Giannis. Let's not challenge Lopez. Let's not challenge Portis at the rim. Yes, you need to attack to draw in defenders, but the Bucks are going to give up threes, embrace that, shoot 60 of them.
I agree that they're going to shoot a lot of threes in the series because of the length back there. And I remember I did a game earlier this year in Bucks, and I hadn't seen Brook Lopez in person in a while. And I walked past him in the tunnel, JJ, and I was like, I forgot what a mountain of a human being this is, right? And then you got Giannis. So what that looks like to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, it doesn't look great. Your prospects are getting to the rim, and that's a big part of their game. So the threes are going to be there, but here's what I think they can do. They were taking some quick ones off that initial action, pull up, shoot it. One pass up the floor in transition, shoot it with a guy closing out on them. I do think, and the numbers bear it out, when they had even one ball reversal, they were 60% more efficient in their offense. So rather than just come up one side, attack strong side, stay strong side, first action, that's a shot. Let's see if we can come off the first action, reverse it, get it to the other side. Now some of those big guys, Portis, Brook, Giannis, now you got them in a closeout situation. Maybe that's a better opportunity for Tatum or Brown to get into a little mid-range game. Or maybe now you can get by Giannis at 25 closing out because the ball was reversed, and you can get all the way to the rim. I just felt like they were a little bit predictable in their attack and settling pretty quickly for those three-point shots. But there's no way around it. Milwaukee's going to make you take high numbers of threes in this series.
Yep. Much like you just said, though, Legs, instead of taking all those threes, why play into the hand of the defense that Milwaukee wants you to? Move right around them, get to the cup, create fouls, put those guys in foul trouble, because you know if you go into the rim, you're going to get fouled. But if you're sitting up trying to shoot 50, 55 threes and you only make it a small clip of them, you're going to lose the game, and you're going to lose it in a fashion just like you did the other night.
Key, did you hear the stats that I just said? 2 for 15 on twos. That's not going to win you an NBA playoff game. This is the Bucks defense is a heavy drop coverage. They were one of the first teams, along with the Utah Jazz with Gobert, to really embrace drop coverage. Lopez stays all the way back in pick and roll. And one of the hard parts, and I've lived it as a player, one of the hard parts in drop coverage is when you come off that initial action and you get any semblance of a screen on the ball, you're coming off fairly wide open. And it's very hard not to shoot that rhythm pull-up. And a lot of them were threes. It's very hard not to shoot that shot. And that, to your point, Legs, that is playing right into the Bucks' hand because they have the size, they have the length to get those rear-view contests. I don't think the answer is to attack at the rim Lopez, Giannis, Portis. It's just too much size.
I think for me, Boston is going to be better offensively.
Yeah. Tell me what do you expect tonight?
They've got a problem on the other end. Well, listen, I think Boston's going to be better. There's no question. Jaylen Brown's going to be much better. He was a non-existent offensive player. He's an all-star. He'll be a lot better. Tatum, I think, will be better. Brown's the other end of the floor, I think. What do you do with Giannis? That's the worst game Giannis will have in this series offensively. Yeah. And he was by far the best player on the court. That's a problem for Boston. Now, their three-point shooters stepped up in a huge way. Connaughton, Grayson Allen, Drew Holiday, Portis, all of those guys did their share, but it's all created by Giannis because Boston can't affect him the way they affected Kevin Durant by getting into his chest, sending a second guy. Giannis plays through all that stuff. He's still in the paint. And now it's a matter of, I'm going to take these passes you're giving me. If they make shots, you got a real problem on your hand now because now you're one step closer. I'm at the rim, and that's kind of the game plan. I think Boston's going to have a difficult time making Giannis as inefficient as you need to be to win the series. He's just too big, physical, and too good.
But you have to get tonight at home. Key, I know you were trying to jump in. What were you saying?
I was going to ask JJ, when they're doing the drop coverage and you got that pull-up three right there and you say you hesitant to not take that shot, why not put the ball on the floor and force yourself to go to the cup and create that foul opportunity to get those dudes in foul trouble to get them off the court?
I understand what you're saying, Key, but let's say you're playing in the playoffs. Again, the playoffs are matchup dependent. The Bucks' strength is protecting the rim. Their weakness is giving up threes. And this is a lot about scheme, and it's also a lot about personnel. Again, the size they have. But let's say you're playing in a playoff game in the NFL, and you have two lockdown defenders, and the entire season, their passing coverage is the best in the league. But you can run the ball against them. Are you going to continue to challenge the cornerbacks? No, you're going to run the ball. That's what they're willing to give up. You take that, you embrace that. That's their weakness.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.